Curious George, do you enjoy scenic hiking trails, untamed wilderness, and the casual risk of vanishing off the face of the earth without a trace? Well, buckle up. Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about the Alaska Triangle, America's favorite Bermuda Triangle knockoff, but with more glaciers, fewer boats, and the added bonus of being haunted by math-defying disappearances and suspiciously confident moose. Over 20,000 people have gone missing here since the 1970s. That's like if an entire small town said nope and walked into the woods never to be seen again. 6 people a day vanish in this icy Bermuda wannabe, and yet somehow Alaska still doesn't have an NFL team. Go figure. Like this video now, or the next time you're lost in the woods with 1% battery and no bars, your only hope will be a moose with Wi-Fi. Alaska means the Great Land, which is ironic because most of it is entirely uninhabited, unexplored, and wildly uninterested in your survival. It's 665,000 square miles of no thanks, with over 365 million acres and only a microscopic 160,000 settled by humans. That's less than 1/20th of 1%, or what tech bros might call a disruptive use of empty space. Alaska has 17 of the 20 highest mountains in the US, including Mount McKinley, a peak so tall your Fitbit would explode if you tried to summit it. Add glaciers, tundra, and 3 million lakes to the mix, and you've got the perfect set for a missing person documentary, or 10. The weather in Alaska isn't just cold, it's I forgot my nose was attached to my face cold. Winters can hit -60 degrees Fahrenheit, but if you're lucky, summer might warm you up to a blistering 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And 85% of Alaska is permafrost, which is basically frozen ground with commitment issues. Let's not forget, the top layer thaws and refreezes like your ex texting "I miss you." This is why buildings sink, roads crack, and your dreams of a stable front porch die every spring. Smash that follow button or risk waking up in your next Airbnb to find it sunk 2 feet overnight. Alaska has more grizzly bears than decent cell service. With over 32,000 bears and 12,000 rivers, everything is either trying to eat you, freeze you, or carry you downstream into legend. It's also hilariously inaccessible. Juneau, the capital city, is only reachable by boat or plane. There are only 17,000 miles of roads in the entire state. That's fewer than Delaware has, and Delaware is barely a suggestion. This means if you break down in the Alaska Triangle, your best bet for help is probably a highly motivated sled dog or a suspiciously tech-savvy raven. Since the 1970s, over 20,000 people have disappeared in the Alaska Triangle. That's more than 6 people a day, and yet no one seems panicked. Probably because the weather's too cold to feel fear. Theories range from harsh wilderness, unpredictable weather and glacial sinkholes to aliens and magnetic vortexes. Because obviously it's not just bears and poor life choices. Don't forget to like this video or the aliens will take it personally. And you don't want to end up on an intergalactic episode of Hoarders Missing Human Edition. People have been in Alaska for tens of thousands of years. The earliest settlers crossed over from Eurasia because apparently even then people thought, hey, let's see what happens if we live here. Fast forward to the Klondike Gold Rush in 1896 when 100,000 hopefuls tried to reach the gold fields. Most never made it. Between avalanches, starvation and roads that had all the hospitality of a haunted escape room, fewer than a third survived. And it's not just the past that's a problem. The state is seismically unstable, prone to landslides, floods, wildfires and glacial lake outbursts, which is a polite way of saying sudden, violent glacier diarrhea. So, Curious George, Alaska is a paradox, stunning and severe, welcoming and ruthless. It doesn't care if you think you're prepared. It's the kind of place where GPS dies, your compass gets confused, and the only thing pointing you home is a howling wind and regret. But if you're looking for peace, beauty, and a reminder of just how small and squishy you are, the Alaska Triangle is waiting. Probably with a fresh batch of missing persons. Like and follow if you enjoy nature, true crime, and knowing what places to avoid unless you're Bear Grylls.